Hi everyone. I've just done a video on getting sort of my flawless base on using various concealers and correctors, and I just wanted to show you what I actually have that I can use, what concealers and correctors I have, and explain how I use them, and then you can go and watch the video of me demonstrating using them. So the first one I'll talk about is my Eve Salmon Concealer in Tan, which you've probably seen in my favourites videos a few times. After putting on my foundation, at the moment I just put on my Makeup Forever Face and Body in number 18, and then that's what I put on every day, and I put this on every day with a 224 brush from Sigma, and I put it on, that's where my dark area is, just there. I put it on there, and then I put a little bit extra down my nose, and I blend it out into this sort of T-shape, this sort of triangle shape, and that's how I get that look. And the next one I've got is the Eve Pearl Concealer Trio in B, which is this medium or tan one, I think it's called. Well, it's called Concealer Trio B, but I think it's tan. So this one I use sometimes to even out my under eye area, because when you see my makeup base video and dealing with the pigmentation issues, I've got lighter area here, dark circles here and lighter area here, so sometimes I use that to even out, but usually I just leave it up to my foundation to do that. This one is the salmon part of it. It looks completely different to the other one, more of like a salmony tan colour, and I've just put that around the hyperpigmentation I have around my mouth area, on top of my, both these I've put on top of my foundation. I prefer to do it that way because then I can see how much I need, how much coverage I need. And this one is a MAC Full Coverage Foundation in orange. And what I've done is I've got a little bit of hyperpigmentation on my forehead. It's not very noticeable, but I just thought I'd show you, because I would probably use this now for around my mouth. But if you want it more of a flawless, even sort of face, you could try using this on your forehead or wherever you have hyperpigmentation. I actually used it on my forehead first, and then put the foundation on top. To try and even out that sort of hyperpigmentation. Sorry, repeating myself. The other one I have, the other concealer I have is a Makeup Forever High Definition Concealer. It's lighter than my skin tone, and the only time I would use this is if I was going out for a night out, and I would use it as the same triangle shape, but I'd put it on first, then put my foundation on top, so that it just gives that general brightening effect like Kim Kardashian has. And I haven't set my concealer under my eyes, so I'm just going to do that now. And what I've got is my Benefit Powder Flash, and I take this contour shadow brush from Revlon, which you can get in Superdrugs. Just dip it into the lid. I'll just go over where I've put the concealer. Just try and set it. Oh, I should have checked that there wasn't anything in the crease first. I have one sort of crease there. I put foundation on my lids and a bit of concealer just on the circle, dark circle area, just sort of there. So again, try to remember to blend out the concealer or foundation first before you set it with powder. Sorry for the sniff. Okay, so that's the basics of what I have and what I use and how I use it. And if you would like to see how I did actually use them, please go ahead and watch the next video that I upload. Okay, thanks very much for watching. Bye.